Good day everyone, I am Jessa Tubat, a BSN3 Social Studies student, and I will be discussing about one of the topics in Unit 2, which is School as a Learning Community. This is for the subject Ed304, the teacher and the community, school curriculum and organizational leadership. Specifically, I will be talking about the SLAC, or it stands for School Learning Action Cells. Based on the DepEd Order number 35, series of 2016, implemented on June 7, 2016, or it is also known as the Learning Action Cell, as a K-12 basic education program, school-based continuing professional development strategy for the improvement of teaching and learning. So, the DepEd Order number 35, series of 2016, defined LAC, or the Learning Action Cell, is a group of teachers who engage in collaborative learning sessions to solve shared challenges encountered in the school, facilitated by the school head or a designated LAC leader. So, it is clearly stated here that it is a collaborative learning sessions, which is to solve shared challenges encountered during the class discussion, during the entire event in school, which is facilitated by the school head or the designated LAC leader. So LACs will become the school-based communities of practice that are positive, caring, and safe spaces. So the key aspects of the LACs are ongoing collaborative learning or problem solving within a shared domain of professional interest, self-directed learning, reflective practice leading to action, and self-evaluation and collective competencies. So, LAC session is very much important for teachers because they have, this is the time where they can have a self-reflection, self-evaluation, and all those things. So here are the objectives during LAC session, or it is also be the purpose of LAC session. First, which is to improve the teaching learning process that will lead to improved learning among the students. So they will be going to discuss that. And second, to nurture successful teachers. Third, to enable teachers to support each other continuously, improve their content and pedagogical knowledge, practice, skills, and attitudes. And lastly, to foster a professional collaborative spirit among school heads, teachers, and the community as a whole. So LAC session is also one way of having a collaborative spirit among the school staff and of course the community, because they are also part of the community. School is also part of the community. So what are the topics during LAC sessions? So this time around, we will discover the topics of the teachers during their LAC sessions. So first, we have learner diversity and student inclusion. From the word diversity, it means that uniqueness. So we all know that we are unique. We came from different family backgrounds. We have different beliefs, cultures, traditions. We have different gender identity. We have different races, and everything are different, no? And inclusion, it means that everyone must be included. Student must be included in the entire class, in the entire school, and no one should be left behind. Including learner diversity and student inclusion in the LAC sessions emphasizes that learners are the reason for all education process. Yes, why there is education? It is because so that the learners will learn. The learners will develop. The learners will acquire new knowledge that can be used in their future life or even in real life situations. The central role of teachers to establish learning environments that are responsive to learner diversity. Yes, this is the main role of the teacher, which is to build a strong learning environment that are responsive with the learner diversity, meaning to say that teachers are also one way of practicing the learners to accept everyone and to respect with the uniqueness that they have each other. Teachers adjust and differentiate their instruction to include all learners and to foster harmony in their class. So since we have a diversified learners, teachers must not be static on their instruction. Meaning to say, teachers will have to apply differentiated instruction because, as I have said earlier, that learners are unique with each other. They have different styles that they can learn. Others may prefer learn more through visual, audio, and hands-on activities. Those are some of the examples. Learner inclusion requires that teachers provide remedial instruction for those who are experiencing difficulties in learning lessons. Yes, so we cannot deny the fact that there are some students having difficulties in learning lessons. That's why remedial instruction is applied. So as I have remembered before during my high school days, I have some schoolmates, classmates nga who retake remedial exams because they are having difficulty with a specific lessons. Second topic during LAC session, the content and pedagogy of the K-12 Basic Education Program. By studying the K-12 curriculum, teachers will be better able to prepare for lessons and will be more relaxed in executing lesson plans. They can jointly craft learning goals in collaboration with their students. Content and performance standards and learning competencies must be mastered by teachers so that they can plan lessons, deliver instruction effectively, and assess the learning that resulted from their teaching. So it should be mastered by the teachers. It is highlighted that it is being mastered by the teachers, the content and the performance standards, so that they can plan for lessons, the delivery for their lessons, the delivery for their instruction effectively, and in assessing the students. Student learning will improve because the teacher will be more systematic and better contextualized to the learning needs of students. Third is assessment and reporting in the K-12 Basic Education Program. Discussions about lessons should necessarily include ways in assessing the learning of students and how data from formative assessment can improve subsequent lessons. So assessment, it is also important that assessment should be tackled during LAC session so that they can think of a new assessment that would assess the students' development. So during LAC session, they can share with their way of giving assessments, and that's it. Assessment provides teachers and learners with the necessary feedback about learning outcomes. So assessment is one way of gathering feedback from the student's development or how well the student acquired the knowledge, skills and how they're going to apply it in a real life situation. This feedback informs the reporting cycle and enables teachers to continually select, organize, and use sound assessment processes. Fourth topic during LAC session is the 21st century skills and ICT integration in instruction and assessment. So we all know that we are now in a modern age where technology as advancement continuously existing. Teachers must enrich lessons with simple integration strategies utilizing information and communications technology or ICT that are developmentally appropriate. So when we say integration, meaning they are going to apply strategies using the technology advancement. So one concrete example for this one is the delivery of the lessons through using the PowerPoint presentation. So it is very much easy for the teachers to present their lessons in an appropriate way and modernized way. And that could only be applied if we have gadgets, we have equipment in school. So yes, instruction and assessment processes can be made more collaborative with ICT. That is very true. It will be more collaborative using ICT, which teachers can implement with the tools and equipment available in their schools. So that is what I meant to say. Fifth topic during LAC session of the teachers: curriculum contextualization, localization, and indigenization. Curriculum contextualization is the process of matching the curriculum content and instructional strategies relevant to the learners. So when we say curriculum contextualization, is the process of suiting the curriculum content and the instructional strategies that teachers must be used that is relevant for the learners. The localization of curriculum is an essential feature of the K-12 curriculum. The teacher's guide and learner's materials may be modified to accommodate the unique context of a particular locality. Deepening curriculum contextualization, that is through indigenization. It is an essential for communities that have cultural practices that are different from the majority of people in the same locality. Here are other matters to be discussed during LAC session. We have the emerging and urgent issues or concerns affecting teaching and learning must be discussed during LAC sessions. This may include school data such as school participation, attendance, completion and assessment, child finding activities, programs to be offered so as to include more learners in schools, results-based practices and technologies, and school successes. So these are some of the other things that should be included in LAC session. So, organizing professional learning communities will aid teachers in the construction of a new knowledge about instruction, as well as in revising traditional beliefs and assumptions about education, community, teaching, and learning, according to Little 2003, to suit the present needs of learners. That's all for my topic, and I hope you got something new about the SLAC, or the so-called School Learning Action Cells. Thank you.